Hello everyone, and we're getting more and more Q&A information from Gamescom. It's coming out every single day. What I wish they would do is, rather than have this information kind of trickle out and we have to go to various other websites, or you have to go to Twitter, or you have to go to, forums, other forums, put a blog post on the website, okay? For major changes, please do that, because your website is fucking useless at the moment, okay? These should be a dev blog post on the website. Really, that's my one criticism about their communication. They seem to just trickle out, and it always comes from multiple sources, so you're never ever sure whether to believe it or not. That's the thing. Go right there, get on your website, put a dev blog out, okay? Hopefully the class dev blogs will come soon, although most of the details have already been leaked. And people are leaking information out, about this. And we don't know whether it's true or not. There's always that little doubt in the back of your mind. So what are we getting? What are we getting? There's nothing from Galactic Starfighter. We've seen primary stats are being removed. So your strength, willpower, cunning, etc. are going to be gone from the game, which is good, because we're sick of seeing fucking Jedi Knights with willpower gear on, or, like Sentinels in low-level flashpoints with willpower gear. The amount of bloody power text, that fucking cunning, and oh, that annoyed me. Power tech tank in Athos SM, cunning stats. Marauder. Athos, same flashpoint, cunning stats I had once. It was a while ago, but still, at least if they're going to remove the primary stat, there's going to be a new stats that are going to represent the main stat for every class. It's going to be called Mastery. Yet again, World of Warcraft. Why don't they just call it WoW in space? I mean, seriously, why don't they just... They seem to be like 5 years behind Blizzard. Is all they are with this game now. So we're gonna get a stat called Mastery, but I guess secondary stats will change as well. Hopefully they get rid of accuracy. Let's hope that they can get rid of accuracy. Blizzard did it. Blizzard did it, so, if Blizzard did it, then, surely they'll follow. Surely they'll follow, because WoW, they got rid of accuracy, so, well, it was expertise and hit. Hit was your chance to hit with sort of spells, I think, and expertise was your chance to hit with your weapons. So sort of melee and hunters needed expertise because they used ranged physical damage, but spell classes like a warlock or a mage or something like that, they didn't hit with weapons, they hit with spells. So they need hit cap, and I think hit and expertise as well. But they removed it in Warlords of Draenor, and it's good if they remove it, because it is just a goal to hit and then you move on. But the problem with that hitting that goal is it takes away so many opportunities for customization. I would like to use Alacrity. I would like to use it more, but on certain classes, why have it? Any class with an auto crit ability, Surge. Okay, we're taking Surge. If it's got an auto crit, Surge is the way to go over Alacrity. There's just very little point in taking Alacrity on a lot of classes, and the problem with Alacrity is it has so little benefit for a lot of things. If we've got an auto crit, we want to get the Surge. If we're at 75% Surge, which is like the soft cap, then we probably want to be looking into Alacrity. It's probably better for us than going too much into Surge. But again, if you look at, the Telekinetic Sage as your example, you do not want Alacrity if you're not sort of at that soft cap for Surge, because if you go for Alacrity as your other stat after you've capped your accuracy, think of all the damage that you're losing out on. Say you have 70% Surge and the other Sage in your group has 65% Surge. You both telekinetic spec, you both got the same level of gear, same itemization apart from the Alacrity for Surge, then, that's 5% every single disturbance. Turbulence, should we say. Turbulence, meant to say. Every single turbulence that the Sage with Alacrity hits does 5% less damage. because of Surge, because it's going to auto crit. That's your auto crit. Every 8 seconds you're hitting an auto crit. So we tend to just not want Alacrity as a TK Sage. We just don't want Alacrity, and we would like to take Alacrity, but because we're just so hampered and weighed down with accuracy and Surge, then, you know, it would be nice. I'd also like multi-strike would be a cool stat as well for Sages. Sages do have multi-strike built into their class. That was what got nerfed. That was the big nerf, not really the change to Force Quake. But that was the big change, was nerfing the ability for the chance for things to hit twice, essentially, is what multi-strike would be. I would like that. I'd like to see it in SWTOR. I think some classes do have it. Some of the changes do give a chance for the dot specs to tick twice. But it would be nice if that was a stat that you could control. Again, it's in WoW, so we might get it in SWTOR, because we seem to get everything that WoW gets. But yeah, we're just seeing right now. So again, all classes will get new abilities. We already covered that. No more Nightmare Ops, apparently. There's only going to be Story and Hard, which, to be honest, is a bit of a problem. I think 2 difficulties for the Ops is not the best idea. It didn't work out very well in Shadow of Revan. It just did not work out. Story mode was too hard. Okay, hard mode was fine. Hard mode was okay, but SM was far too hard for the people who do story mode. Too hard, really. It was too hard. Having 3 difficulties allows you to create more balance. You know, it allows you to cater for more people. So again, even if you just removed Nightmare and just had Story, Normal, and Hard, I'd be fine with that. 3 difficulties is fine. World of Warcraft has 4, which is too many, I think. 4 is too many. You've got LFR, Normal, Heroic, Mythic is the 4 difficulties for WoW. Too many. There's too many. 3 is fine. 3 is fine, because you get your casual players can do story mode. Your sort of slightly, the people who want to do more organized stuff, your casual guilds can do normal, and your progression guilds get hard. You know, you're covering more bases with that, because your group finder people who just want to click a button and queue for things, they get the face roll mode, you know, kind of like what Dread Fortress and Dread Palace were. They could have the 16-man face roll mode. Normal would be more balanced towards kind of what story mode is now in Shadow of Revan. That would be normal. And hard would still be hard. Obviously, hard would be essentially, you could even tune hard to be a bit harder, because you've always got normal, and you'd have like your casual guilds, your casual raiding guilds would have a place to go, other than that wasn't just face roll easy, because for each roll and each stat, you know, just do your Yavin weekly anyway, and just keep the box. You know, don't open it, because it ends up just taking up so much inventory space, and just keep it in your cargo, keep it in your personal cargo bay. Because again, we don't know what's going to happen with the companions. We don't know what companion stats will be. We don't know if that devoted allies gear probably won't be that useful at level 65 anyway, but it'll be a good place to start. Again, if you have enough comms, you can always put your companion in comm gear as well. But again, I would wait for the expansion. Save your comms for the expansion and see what we get. Probably a lot of people asking what will happen with the commendations. I reckon the same thing. It's happened with the last 2. They'll get rolled up into basic. Your ultimates and elites probably get rolled into basic. Last time we had a 2,000 one-time basic comm cap. I reckon that will be... I reckon there's no reason to change it. You'll lose your ultimates, you'll lose your elites. They'll get rolled into basics, and, you know, I think it'll just be the same thing. Same thing as before. The only thing they need to change about commendations is they need to make elite comms useful. And again, my suggestion would be to have upgraded mods. You know, you could upgrade them to Mark II for elite comms. You could upgrade the enhancements to Mark II enhancements for elite comms. Again, it would be a good way to just be a commendation sync. Would be an interesting way. And again, to buy the set bonus armoring. It's not the best in slot ones, but the tier below that, 192, would be the current tier in the current expansion. So I would like to see that as well. It was available in vanilla. And what I would do is I would make them 200 elite comms. Okay, if you want a set bonus armoring, it's going to be your weekly cap, because 200 is the weekly cap. So it gives you a reason if you're gearing, even if you're gearing an off spec and you want the set bonus, it gives you that reason to grind for elite comms. You've got a reason to cap them. Okay, you can buy the head, chest, boots, belt, whatever you want, and that's what you'd buy. It'd be 200 comms, just a flat cost. It would be your weekly cap. So then you've got a reason to do flashpoints. You've got a reason to do, you know, tactical flashpoints, hard mode flashpoints, the weeklies, which give elite comms as well. I'll give you a reason. I wouldn't do the same for best in slot ultimate comm gear though. However, although I would at least have the option to upgrade enhancements for ultimate comms maybe as well. That would be a good idea. Because again, commendations, they're a good retention mechanic, but right now there's no reason to gather any commendations if you're a raider. There's just no reason whatsoever in the entire game now in 3.0 because the gear is terrible and there's nothing else you can get with them. At least basic comms, you can get the 190 gear or you can get gear for ults, so they're the most useful commendations in the game, but that's about it. Anyway, we've went on for a bit now. Probably tomorrow there'll be another video out. We're a bit behind on our videos because of YouTube didn't, it kind of crashed the server, so I couldn't save any videos. So we're a little bit behind when it comes to our videos, but we'll catch up with the rest of the week. And again, that's why we're not really doing news. We just kind of react to news, really. Essentially, we just get our information from everywhere. Everyone's getting it from everywhere. But again, it would be nice if they just put it on a blog page at least. You know, show off your game for people who just casually visit the website, and then they can see that you're active at least. You know, putting the trailer there is a good idea, but again, go beyond the trailer and give us a bit of detail would be nice. So anyway, that is all for this video. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. And goodbye.